Hi, I'm Eva Murphy from Electronic Engineering at IT Sligo, and this is my Leaving Cert Maths Grinds channel. I'll regularly add new videos for both higher and ordinary level maths, so make sure you subscribe below and click the bell icon to be notified of new videos. Right, let's have a look at the 2019 question on algebra. The first part of it was question 1 on the paper. Part A was equating the coefficients, and part B was an algebraic fraction. Okay, so part A, with the expansion of 2x plus 1 times x squared plus px plus 4, where p is a natural number, so it's a whole positive number, the coefficients of x is twice the coefficients of x squared. Find the value of p. Okay, well, the first thing we have to do, we're going nowhere until we multiply it out. So 2x plus 1 times x squared plus px plus 4. Let's switch to black, it's a bit darker. Okay, so I'm multiplying everything in the first bracket by everything in the second bracket, of course, and if it's easier for you, you can split that first bracket. As such. Or you can go straight to this line, which is 2x squared plus 2x cubed even, plus 2p x squared plus 8x plus x squared plus px plus 4. So you can see what I was trying to do was keep the x terms on the outside just to make it a little bit easier for me to group them together. So let's group them together. I have 2x cubed. Let's factor out the x squared. So I have 2p plus 1. This one here is a plus 1. Let's factor out the x. I have 8 plus p, and then the plus 4 at the end, okay? And the reason I factored them out, well, it's an easy way to equate the coefficients, but also because the question said the coefficient of x is twice the coefficient of x squared. So the coefficient of x is this one. 8 plus p is twice the coefficient of x squared. So 2p plus 1. Okay, and it says find the value of p. So let's solve this for p. So 4p plus 2 ones are 2. P's to one side, numbers to the other. So 6 is equal to 3p. So p is equal to 2. Okay, so not a bad old question if you knew how to equate coefficients, and if you literally just wrote this down in maths language instead of the English that it was given at. Okay, so part B. Solve the equation 3 over 2x plus 1 plus 2/5 equals 2 over 3x minus 1. Okay, the maths language here is just obeying the rules of maths. You're not allowed to divide by 0. So that half is to stop him being 0, and the third is to stop him being 0. So don't let this stuff put you off. It is just literally obeying the rules of maths. Okay, so solve it as with any other fraction. I would get a common denominator. Okay, and it's going to be quite long. Do you know what? I might just go down another line and give us a bit of room. Okay, so let's try him. So my common denominator is all the bottoms. Okay, you will always get a common denominator when you multiply all the bottoms together. What you may not have is the lowest common denominator, but that's okay. A common denominator works, okay? And then what you do is you multiply each little piece by the common denominator. So this is, I suppose, a little bit longer way of doing it, but you get to see what's happening. Plus, and then I get the common denominator again, and I multiply it by the 2/5, and I put in my equals, and I go the common denominator again by 2 over 3x minus 1. Okay, and I still didn't make the line long enough, but anyway. So what happens then is the 1 at the bottom cancels with a piece of the common denominator. This cancels with the 5 and y, because 5 over 5 is 1. 3x minus 1 over 3x minus 1 is 1. Okay, and at this stage, because it's a solve, it's not right in the simplest form, it's a solve, so you can drop the bottom line. So on the top, I am left with, and it doesn't matter what order I'm writing them in, I'm going to multiply, I'm going to write 5 by 3 by 3x minus 1. I just swapped a little bit of an order. And this one doesn't really matter. 2 to the front, 2x plus 1, 3x minus 1. I'm changing the order slightly because this is how I'm going to multiply them in. And I'll show you what I mean by that in a minute. So 5 by 2 by 2x plus 1. Okay, but really the order doesn't matter. So I wrote them like this because I'm going to go 5 3s are 15 times 3x minus 1 plus he's going to be 2 by 2x is 4x plus 2 times 3x minus 1 equals 5 2s are 10 times 2x plus 1. Okay, it's always easier when you have 3 things to multiply 2 first and put down your answer, and then it's the answer to these 2 multiplied by the third one. Okay, and then let's multiply in the last piece. So 5 3s, 45x minus 15 plus 4 3s 12x squared minus 4x plus 6x minus 2 equals 20x plus 10. Okay, I'm going to bring these over this side because I can see a quadratic forming. So I have a 12x squared, my only x squared. I have a 45x, a minus 4x, a plus 6x, and what will be a minus 20x. So let me put them into the calculator. 45 minus 4 plus 6 minus 20. So I am getting for that one 27x. And then my numbers are what's left. I have minus 15, minus 2, and then the 10 will become a minus 10 as well. So I'm getting a minus 27 to be equal to 0. Okay, so you have 2 options here to solve. You can go the minus b formula. A is equal to 12, B is equal to 27, C is equal to minus 27. And then it's minus B plus or minus the square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. Okay, so that'd be 27 plus or minus. So I'm just putting the whole square root thing into a calculator. So 27 squared minus 4 bracket 12 bracket minus 27. And I'm getting 45 for that. Over 2 12s are 24. And if I split that into its 2 answers, going to get minus 3 for him. Over 24, and a little mistake, sorry. He should be a minus 27, shouldn't he? Because he's a minus B. And he's 3/4. Okay, so that's one way. There are my 2 answers. X is equal to 3/4, or X is equal to minus 3. Okay, so if you're not good at factorizing, or you don't like it, or you can't see the factors, you always have the minus b formula in your back pocket. Okay, if you are good at factorizing, you could divide across by 3 here and get 4x squared plus 9 18 27 minus 9 is equal to 0. Then factorize. 4 3s are 12. That would work. And I need, sorry, an x and an x. I need him to be a plus and him to be a minus. So 4x is equal to 3, x is equal to 3/4, and then x is equal to minus 3. So of course you got the same answers. So whichever method is your preferred method, you can go either way. So that was the 2019 question. Okay, so I hope that was okay. That was equating coefficients. And algebraic fractions. So if you find any other questions like this you want me to do, just send me a message. Okay. If you've enjoyed this video, then why not join us in IT Sligo and use maths in practice. In conjunction with industry, we've designed an exciting new program in electronics and self-driving technologies, which uses cutting-edge techniques such as artificial intelligence, computer vision, and virtual and augmented reality. You'll need a H5 in maths to qualify. Check out the link below.